Mom and dad are fighting. Mom and dad are fighting at Joshua Schmidt yugioh. Who's that, by the way? Who's Joshua Schmidt yugioh? I only know Joshua Schmidt, not Joshua Schmidt yugioh. Also, Joshua Schmidt LOTR. That's my favorite content creator. Wait, no. Yeah, LOTR, Legends of Runeterra. Wait, no, LORT. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're never getting him back, dude. Shoutouts to Game Breaker.
Is there anyone who likes Malice other than Malice players? No. It's just Malice players who complain. Like, literally, anytime I post that I hate Malice in chat, and I guarantee it's going to be in comment section of this video as well. I'm going to have one person commenting, man, Jesse's just mad that he keeps losing to Malice. And it's...
Oh, shit, someone already did it. Oh, fuck, never mind.
The same person, and there's gonna be like 25 likes, and it's all
25, bro. Try 671. Wait, how many?
Malice players. It happens every fucking time. There's always just the small clique of Malice players who like are mad that everyone hates their deck because their deck is so cancer.
I thought,
isn't it a clique, by the way?
that Jesse was cooked.
It's your alt? I'm sure it is, Jeff. Josh, thank you for the raid, and Coolbert, thank you for the sub. Fairy Tale Snow cosplay when? I told you 1,000 subs I would do it, which is pretty much never. So yeah, you're molding. Why, Josh? I don't get it. I'm happy with this. I mean, obviously I'm happy. I'm obviously
Did Jesse like this ban list? They didn't like do anything really. They just like, oh, I mean, I guess they brought back Snow, to be fair. But like they just kind of nuked, like they just rotated the format basically. Which I mean, maybe that's good if you didn't like Jush for some reason. Jesse's basically deep in the game, can never be better. Pitfall. Well, I don't know. I thought this ban list was just a rotation. Like nothing really happened. Why is Yummy Way limited? Dude, this one is so perplexing. Does anyone have any idea why the Cupsy was limited? Like it's just straight up like I don't play the game, or I don't know the difference between Cupsy extra deck and Cupsy main deck. Extra deck ripping? What deck is extra deck ripping? Like Cooltoon does it randomly, no? No, it doesn't. One of them isn't random, I guess. Why would they specific? But like that is such a obscure nerf, though. So when you balance a ban list, you're trying to make the levels of the format go up and down between like the best deck, and you're trying to reduce the delta between the best deck and, you know, some of the better decks of the format, right? Like the upper tier 3, the lower tier 2. You're trying to, you know, just standardize it a little bit more so they're a bit more even. So the idea with limiting Cupsy Yummy Way being a specific nurse directly so that Crackle can banish it is like, what a weird way to balance the format. Like, yes, we want Cooltoon to be able to beat Yummy players by banishing a card from the extra deck, when that deck already shits on Yummy with the freaking RS Floodgate. So what is even the point of that? The OCG's wanting a card ban, and TCG were forced to hit it in some way, so they just threw it at 1. That was the theory with Riser. You wouldn't play 2 and beat Crackle anyway. They already have 1 Snatchy. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
I have my fucking girl back. Return from the depths of hell for the 3rd fucking time. You want non-engine hits? Okay, but I got Snow back. Rose Whip is gone. Overtakes L1. White Rabbit's L1. It's a good day. You need to win a YCS to get a giant Snow. Fuck! Can I change my giant card now? God damn it, because Snow wasn't eligible when I had to pick. Damn it! Oh my god.
They don't let you pick ban cards? That's really cringe.
I have to ask. I just probably not.
Has Kevin sent his yet, by the way?
I'm probably not allowed to.
Actually, no. Do they get how do 3v3 YCSs work? Do they get a giant card each, or how does it work? He picked Dante. No, he didn't. You get what giant card each?
There's only one fucking. There's one event. There's literally only one event. Just win that.
He can't pick Snow because it needs a low rarity print.
That's another thing when that.
They get a 3rd each, cut accurately. Yeah, it's like they get a little Millennium puzzle, you know?
Let's get to another. We don't know the prize sheet. Just win another YCS. It's not that easy to just win a YCS, guys. Win or drop 5.
Okay, well, to be fair, hasn't Jesse won 8 of them? He makes it seem kind of easy. Like, I don't know. Like, to be fair, he does kind of make it seem easy if he's got 8.
Okay. God damn it. Oh yeah, Genesis gets the giant card now. Dude, this card's gonna get banned again. I already know it. I know how this goes. Snow, I get second with, and then she gets banned. It keeps happening. I'm gonna get second in some YCS, and then it gets banned like 5 minutes later. I don't know YCS before it's banned. Then I'll try. Only have a few months. I know.
So is this a ban list discussion, or is Jesse just gonna keep talking about his YCS wins? You know, not to like not being a hater or anything, but you know, some of us can't even get one of those, and he's out here with like 8.
I'm gonna message my the guy. Wait, does Snow have any reprints? Can I even choose Snow as an option?
Well,
It probably has no printings. RAO4.
Is that
RAO4 doesn't
Ultra
count.
GX? Good choice.
RAO4 doesn't count, guys. It has to be printed as common, rare,
Oh wait, I'm no longer
super,
sponsored by them.
ultra, or secret.
Never mind.
And Fairy Tale Snow is a nostalgia card. It only comes platinum and QCR. Has a common? In what? OTS doesn't count either. Has to be a retail product. It has to be a retail product, guys. Doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count. Fuck! Yeah, it's still not eligible. It's
What?
still not
That's so
eligible.
stupid.
God damn it. 2017 10. No, it has to be
What? That's
yeah,
so
it needs to be
dumb.
printed in 2020 or after. They'll reprint in
Why can't you
2010.
just fucking pick a card? Like, what is
Why
it?
does it count year it's printed in? It's a copyright thing because in 2020 they changed the bottom text of the cards
Bottom text.
to say studio. Here, I can show you actually. Yeah, so it's this line of text here that I guess you can't see from this close. Yeah, it's not
Nice
focusing
camera,
properly.
idiot.
But that line of text there is like a copyright thing. They changed in 2020. Battle Legends after Columbus anyway. Yeah, but they don't ask
At
immediately for what
copyright
card you
studio
want to pick.
dice
Like when I
slash
picked,
Shueisha,
I
I
picked
think
the
it
Drama
says.
Green probably a month after I won the YCS or Drama Trio. I mean, why is Noroi banned over the card that should be banned, which is Ripper? I mean, I do agree
Rotation.
Ripper should be banned, but I think Noroi also deserves to be banned. Like I very much think this is a good ban list.
It's called double
And I
standard.
understand that I'm biased because of Snow and
Dude, he cannot seriously say this is a good ban list exclusively because of just Snow. Like, why does it even matter, by the way? What are you putting Snow in?
White Rabbit. This was a very good trade for me. I do not want Ash and Impulse banned. I've kind of
What are you going to play it in?
given up that in most cases they're not going to ban
Stop-
cards
what do you
like
mean tier?
Roll and Shifter, or they only hit them every
Oh, yeah, of course, the
infrequently.
Fairy Tale deck.
I mean,
but-
honestly, Mike, because you sold the Roy.
not
special
relevant for
deck,
like 3 months or
search
something.
like
at least, right?
Lantern, send
Next
the
core
card you
set?
summons, you unlock yourself, look at hand, and then keep playing. Bro has given up. I gave up long ago. I wanted Droll banned for 10 years at this point. Like I'm over it. Like I've made my peace with Droll and Lockbird. Master Plan is missing. Sure, I guess. I don't really care about it though. Does White Ribbon limit
Who's
anything?
Master
Yeah, his
Plan?
consistency.
Spyro?
That deck is just inconsistent as shit already. Droll is healthy, prove you wrong. It's a floodgate. That's all you should need. Better yet, it's a lingering floodgate.
Aren't these
Is
people
not
supposed to
convince
have
you?
like smart Twitch chats?
Other than the list, and then they're completely relevant hits. Yummy
You
Way
got
to
people
one,
out here in the
and Line
Jesse
of
chat
Two.
arguing
Lists
like Droll
only
should
ever
be
play- yeah, yeah.
legal.
How do they not hit Shifter, Fissure, mistaken arrest, Hornet drones? I mean, listen, I understand there's stuff.
Turns
that
out
needs
like
to be hit still,
the better you are, the worse your Twitch
but I don't
chat.
think anything is crazy like ruining the game.
'Cause, a lot of these
and the
people
way
think
that
maybe they can like osmosis
Other
become
ban lists
very
have needed
skilled by
stuff
just
to be
watching.
urgent. And
a
I
YCS
think
winner?
overall the changes here are positive.
not how it
which
works,
is the
you know?
thing. Like a card that urgently didn't need to get hit, and I didn't. And
Oh, yeah,
this
this
is
was
the
a
most
Josh
important
rate, to be
card on the
fair.
ban list. Is
Yeah, Josh
Rose Whip
chat is
being banned.
notoriously dumb.
It also doesn't do shit except Rose Whip.
This is why your chat's
It
good. My
brings
chat's
back
pretty smart.
motherfucking Fairy Tale Snow, Josh. They copied Master Duel's homework to some degree, yeah. No, I actually do think that Premature Burial might be a problem at some point as well. This card, one day this
I
card
think
was gonna loop
Lithium
to
made a video
FPK.
with
For
Doom
sure.
and like
This
they
card
were
is not
abusing
good.
Premature Burial.
This is a problem.
By the way,
The
just
left ruling too
really
good.
random side note, I think some of you haven't or a lot of people kept asking me to upload my ban list reaction to YouTube, and I kind of just don't do that for TCG. But low-key, one of the biggest issues with my ban list react is I didn't realize it at the time, but I completely mixed this card up with Delinquent Duo. Like my entire reaction to this card was based on it being Delinquent Duo, and I was like, and then I watched it after, and I was like, wait, hold on, wait, that's a different card. It's just like the standard go spell staple in my mind. That I just got them mixed them up the other way around, you know, just like generic DM staple spell card. I for whatever reason I just mixed them up. So I was like, oh shit, okay, well, there's no point even putting that one up. Why would Duo ever be unbanned? Well, I mean, you know, why would Prem ever be unbanned? Here we are, right?
If your waifu, Where is Di-Fi? After months of playing, Di-Fi is just not even that good. I don't know, man. I think you're fear mongering a little too hard with pre-mat. It's not fear.
You know what's funny? Dai-Fi is like even more toxic in TCG because like you can just side deck into it. Like that's the thing I hate so much about like the side deck is you just keep bringing in these like disgusting cards that, yeah, maybe they're only even going to be relevant for 1/3 of the games. Maybe you lose the dice roll game 1. You have to win game 2, so you're going no, maybe you win the dice roll game 1, so you win that game, and then game 2 you're going second, so you're not going to bring in Dai-Fi, so you only bring it in for game 3. But it's like it's still like a potential straight auto win cards, you know? And I just don't see why anyone would justify that. There's very few justifiable floodgates in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think floodgates that are exclusive to like just bad decks are usually like fine. Like I'm never gonna be like shedding tears over like lose 1 turn, for example, because there's just no good Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck that's gonna play that, right? But any good like banish centric deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Can just play Dai-Fi. Heck, you can fucking play any deck theoretically can play Dai-Fi, right? Because the theory is you just go first, do your combo, and then boop, Dai-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see a world where that's like healthy.
Long ring. I don't think we'll do anything right now. You guys, like, I've been playing for 21 years. I've seen it all. This is
How many years?
a card that could be abused. Worst ban list in a while. Well, we're just in different opinions, but
It is the worst ban list in a while, but to be fair, in all fairness to Konami, they have they've set a pretty decent standard. The last like 2-3 years of ban lists have been pretty above average to good. This one is just like a nothing list, right? It's just this is just a straight up rotation ban list, which I think is like why it's so underwhelming.
it was obvious I was gonna like this list. So nice to know. Anyways, activate Dai-Fi, and people said that to what's it called? To Draco Tail, and I just don't beat them. So yeah, no, the Dai-Fi. No, okay. I am in general against floodgates. I'm just saying Dai-Fi
What does he mean in general? Why is he like backpedaling on this so much? What?
has really not been as impactful
You see, guys, it doesn't matter how many YCSs you win. You can still be stupid as fuck.
against me as I would have thought. So like I haven't found it to be an extremely pressing problem in the same way. But my thing is, there will almost always be new cards that I want to get hit and rightfully should get hit. So I don't know. I feel like complaining about a list when there are many good changes. I think this is a good change. I think this is a good change, and this is a good change. This is a good change. This is a good change. Biased, I know. And this is a good change. This is a good change. Like, given that I think there's so many good changes.
Why is Cupsy Yummy to want a good change, by the way? Like, that deck is not good, and it wasn't good last format. It like Yummy hasn't been good for, like, 2 formats, I think? 3 formats? I mean, it's been good, but it's not been, like, oppressive or absolutely broken. Like, it's not, like, Yummy's fine. I like Yummy.
I'm going
And
to
the reality is, like, the best version, the pure Yummy deck is, like, so fair.
be happy. Yes, it could have been better.
Second best
It
deck in the
almost always
YCS
can be better,
last
but I don't want to
format?
be just negative because I
Okay,
lose everything
fine.
that I
You know,
felt
is
like
that so bad to have a
could be
good
fixed.
Yu-Gi-Oh deck? It's worse than
most of them
cool.
simply don't matter.
Okay, because you need to understand, even if Yummy is like still good, the best deck right now is like Cooltoon. So it's like, why can't it be good? You know,
It's short-sighted too, because after KT that could change. You don't think like Yummy could easily matter again in the future when
Who plays
when
it
KT
pure and
is phased
competitive?
out? Or do you think KT's just here for the long run?
well,
Your genuine
isn't
issue
everyone
with the
already
current game
complaining
when most
about
of them weren't
Mitsus and
addressed?
everyone
I
complaining
only
about the other
dislike
cards?
KT. That is
Why
really the
can't
only thing
Draco
I've
Tail
had
be good?
problems with.
Exactly. Like, why not?
Yes, they're non-engine cards I dislike, but yeah, this is the bare minimum. I don't know if I agree. I do think there's stuff.
Why
I
did they
agree
get
that
rid of
things should
Jush
be hit.
format? I don't know.
I don't agree with you about Ashen Impulse.
I mean,
though.
I know why,
They
but
hit
like
your
still.
striker deck. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, Ray? They hit your striker deck. Chant? Who the fuck is playing Chant in Sky Striker? This isn't Visions. I'm behind.
That's my goal. That's my
Literally
absolute
everyone,
goal.
do you play this game? Striker goo. Oh my god. Striker is some fucking shit. I have still not lost to this deck since it got released. YCS champ? Yeah, because it's dog shit.
Wow.
This deck is just not a good deck. Jesse getting cooked for his takes. Why would you play this card?
He's getting pretty
Like,
cooked, yeah.
It has to be better spells to play than playing a Radiant Typhoon engine for Camellia. Because I understand what you're trying to do. I just think it sucks. This deck always uses the
Shut
Joel,
up,
so it's not
Jesse.
relevant. That's not necessarily true. Still went through Joel, not gonna lie.
Didn't Striker
Two
get a
ends of the
pretty
spectrum
deep
of
finish
idiots.
recently?
Oh my god.
In something?
I see what's happened. I've been given Josh's chat, and now I'm being berated. Could be worse. Could be Farfa
Yep,
chatters.
now your IQ is a
Farfa chatters just say
15% minus
incoherent
debuff.
words is the difference. I'd actually rather that. Mistaken arrest not on the arrest is not on the problem.
Austrian Nat
okay,
second place.
I'm biased for Snow.
There you
Will
go.
Josh then tell you that he's biased for Striker? Because so far it sounds like he just wants cards hit that beat Striker. At least that's what chat.
Is anyone going to defend Rahu and Lucaeus to 1, by the way? Like, genuinely? Have you ever played Dracotail versus Cooltoon? It's actually just bullying. You know? Like, why is that ever, like, a good change? Like, someone tell me, like, why that is a good game balancing change. One of the healthiest, well-designed decks in the entire game in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably, I would argue, the best designed deck in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're just nerfing the consistency so hard that it's just throwing it into the coffin, you know? I'm glad they didn't hit Phimena because it's, like, one of the better parts of the archetype, but I just don't know what world you can justify, like, the Dracotail hits here. There are, unfortunately, a lot of Dracotail haters. I don't know what to tell you. They're just wrong. They're actually just wrong. Even though I don't love Dracotail, I'm not about to be that furious. It's not healthy with branded, and I love that deck, and they were never hitting the branded part. I mean, isn't branded just better without Dracotail anyway now these days, right? Just straight up branded is just better. Do you even need the Dracotail cards? I don't know.
Sounds like right now. Y'all are just striking.
Oh, now it is, yeah.
I think it's optimism versus pessimism at this point. I don't really know how else to say it. Like, I agree with a lot of these takes.
A Brafu hit only hits Dracotail.
I don't like
Hits pretty much
Omni-Negates,
any
and I
deck.
don't
Like
Floodgates.
every
I think me and Josh
like
both agree with that.
extra
But
deck
I'm
deck was
happy
playing
for
it.
what we were given.
You know, Voiceless used to
Josh
play
is
it, for
unhappy for
example.
what we weren't.
They just don't want it to be
It's not 'cause you see what
splashable,
we're missing.
which makes sense.
My thing is because even with these cards that I ultimately don't like, I find they haven't been that
Like Brand
impressive in the
Diffusion
game
to 1 is like
lately.
the one that does
Like
make the most sense.
I found that recently card design has been, or for the newer cards at least, has been good enough that I'm able to still beat a lot of the bullshit. I wish the bullshit just didn't exist. You're right, but
Dracotail was too good. It just sucks they didn't kill Yummy and Vanquish. So, what do you got against Vanquish Soul and Yummy? What the hell? We got Big G in the chat here. Christian Urena disagreeing with the Josh format supremacy. That's crazy. Do you want to play Cooltoon Mirrors?
it really hasn't been that problematic for me. Unlock the shock. Yes, more floodgates. Bring them back. Yeah. What is
All right, somehow they snuck a Farfa viewer in here. Who said unlock the shot?
the cup 301 to send a message? I don't. This one is nonsensical. So is this one. Both these make 0 sense. Yeah, I don't know. You're not saying we needed.
Okay, someone vaguely gave a logical response for why Cup C Yummy Way was limited to 1. Which is maybe Crackle, I guess. What's the logic with Arthalion to 2? Go, someone try and justify that. Give me just one iota of logic as to the Arthalion semi-limit. Limit I could understand. Why is it semi-limited? There's none you play to. Well, there has to be some logic. They didn't just like open up the DZ Master Saga Square and then like hit a random hit. There has to be something logical to it. It's like when Riser went to 2 or whatever. Shooting Riser went to 1. Still don't remember why, but there has to be like someone sat down and designed this ban list, right? They didn't just go to like Chat GPT, type in make a ban list, and then print the results. Okay, there's some semblance of logic as to why they did this, and what is it? AI hallucination, so that Cherry Blossom doesn't ban 3. Internet Explorer hit would have been a decent hit 3 months ago. Sell new packs, wait for full art. It's not fair to use hand traps and then bounce them to use them again, I'll say. But what does that have to do with 2, though? So you don't recycle limited cards. They put it... So you don't recycle limited cards? But it still recycles itself if you really want to. The real answer is they wanted to hit it in Japan, only allow the semi-limit. Dog, I don't know.
Happy, but simple.
This is crazy. All right, Mr. PT. Okay. I require a post-Blazing Dominion Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list that is better than the Konami ban list released just recently in May 2026. Fix the format. Go. All right. Gork, can you give me a better ban list? He's searching macedometa.com. You can see this. Here's my proposed Grok's Blazing Dominion post-ban list. All right. Key philosophy. Aggressive hits on consistent turn 1 OTKs and FTK. Targeted limits. Some unbanned staple balancing. And keep the format fast but fair. Okay, what are we doing? Ban Noroi. Ban Rosewhip. But Grok, you're just copying. Ban Gimmick Puppet Fanatics. Ban Branded Fusion. Additional new hits. Cool Tune Key Enablers. Specific cards like Core Searchers and Combo Starters. Okay, which ones? Dracotail or Thalion. Full ban or to 1 if it's the third piece enabling Grind. Certain generic Blazing Dominion extenders that facilitate 10-minute combos. Strong Fairy Tail or new hand trap enablers. Mystic Mind stays banned obvious. Who asked? Limited to 1. Cupsy Yummy. Cupsy Yummy. Wait. You are literally just copying Konami's recent list. Be original. Give me a new list with specific cards. All right. Give him another chance. Give him another chance. All right. Grok's Blazing Dominion Overhaul ban list. All right. What do we got here? Banned Cool Tune Seal. Play Loudness War. Just killing the deck. Ban Rahu. Ban Rose Whip. Ban Noroi. Ban Mystic Mind. Why does it keep bringing up Mystic Mind? Ban Gimmick Puppet. Wait, keep? Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machine X full bans, but it says keep. What does that mean? We're keeping it or are we banning it? Additional Synchro Overtake full ban, too strong with new support. Ban Radiant Typhoon Chant. Okay, limit to 1. Brafu. Both Cupsies. Fairy Tail Snow. White Rabbit. We're literally just copying Konami. Circular. Chandra. Di-Fi. Isn't it already at 1? Premature Burial and Metamorphosis. It's just copying it, man. It's literally just copying it. Semi-limited Runic Fountain. Ash Blossom. Maxi to 2. Cool Tune Secondary Extenders. Doesn't name a card, just says random things. Key unbans. Okay, older generic staples, certain links or synchros that aren't format warping to 3. Okay, can you give us an example? Monitor and potentially free more mid-tier engines like Vanquisher, Mitsu, and Striker. You are drunk. Goodbye.
Simply nothing is just not something you can be happy about. But they hit White Rabbit, bro. And Rose Whip. That's a fun game.
Gork is actually just high.
If we make 0 progress with the bullshit, then it'll never be better. But we have made progress. Droll, Shifter, Barrier, we have made progress. You don't lose
Where's
to
the
the
rest of
Malice
them?
cards anymore. I mean, you do. You do lose to the Malice cards, because that deck bricks otherwise. You know, I understand you end up losing, like the board itself is backed up by the non-engine, that's what you lose to. But if they don't get to the board, and then get to draw 4 cards or whatever, then the non-engine is not the problem, right? Like when that deck stays bricked, it just loses because the deck sucks. Any Malice set that isn't a ban doesn't matter. I disagree. I think Allure would have been a good hit too. Because Allure makes Malice really, really fucking
Allure.
annoying. You don't think it's the right
2008
approach?
ass hit.
Better than nothing, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll get past this of, we ultimately agree on most stuff besides Ash, but I'm happy with what we got at least, or you want more. I don't think there's much more to it.
All right, Jesse, was that a good take or a bad take? What do you guys think? Who knows? Who knows?